We have documents thousands of people have signed, but in the document which we sent into Copenhagen, it was 141 scientists working.
I'll tell you what, Doctor, we got to break again. Do 5 more minutes with us on the other side. Finish up about your letter. Finish up with the work you're doing and why you think they're engaged in this fraud and how we can get the scientific method back before this fraud discredits science. We'll be right back with our guest. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to invite you to go to TPR20info.com. If you or a loved one suffer pain or take prescription drugs for pain, then you need to visit TPR20info.com and get TPR20, the effective pain relief cream, without the harmful side effects of prescription drugs. It relieves the pain fast and fights the inflammation to keep the pain away longer. Buy TPR20 for yourself or a loved one to enjoy Christmas and the New Year with greatly reduced pain. Visit TPR20info.com or call to order at 877-829-9962 or click on the TPR20 banner on Infowars.com. Order now and get free shipping in the United States and Canada. Again, go to TPR20info.com. Call to order at 877-829-9962 or click on the TPR20 banner on Infowars.com. The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Your phone calls are coming up at 1-800-259-9231. Listen, when you read the founding documents of the modern environmentalist, they're a bunch of eugenicists, period. They want global one-child policies. They want to control the world's resources. They want a carbon dictatorship. They know that humans, from the numbers I've seen, are like 1/2,000th of the amount every year of carbon dioxide. I mean, it's ridiculous. And we know it's been 20 times, 14 times, depending on the ice core samples in Earth's history. It's a trace gas that we need. And I don't know how many Nobel Prize winners and scientists I've got to interview here on the show to explain that to you. It's a sick joke by George Soros and the Rockefellers and the UN to put a tax on carbon dioxide. It's asinine. They know carbon dioxide rises after temperatures go up. They know the hockey stick's a fraud. They know that they're only showing you a small part of the graph. You pull back from the graph, There's the medieval warm period. There's the warm period 9,000 years ago during the Bronze Age. That's why humans were able to develop and beef up our numbers. The Ice Age is hard on life. Ice Ages are hard on polar bears. Their numbers go way down during the Ice Age. The archaeologists have proven that, and evidenced by the warming period the last 50 years, their numbers went up. Now their numbers may actually go down because it's getting cool again, just like Mars ice caps. We're getting smaller. Now they're getting bigger again the last 9 years because the sun, as one of the big drivers, has cooled off. It may get hotter, and it may get a lot hotter. It may get colder. We don't know. We're on a planet in deep space orbiting a sun. People may tell you that's a conspiracy theorist. We are on a planet. We do orbit a sun. Carbon dioxide is not poison. I promise you are on a planet, not Al Gore's delusional world. I promise you penguins can swim. They're the best aquatic swimming bird out there. I promise you polar bears hunt in the water. They're not all dying. It's all lies. We are on a planet. Polar bears can swim. They're not dying. Now, going back to close with Dr. Nils-Axel Mörner. Doctor is a top expert on this in your field. Before he retired, the head of your university's 2 departments on this. Stockholm University, very prestigious there in Sweden. In closing, you've been giving us lots of scientific proof it's a fraud,
yes,
but they don't care. In your research, why are these criminals engaged in systematic fraud? As the UN documents, not just ClimateGate last week, reveal, the UN is hiring them to engage in collectivist fraud. They want to rule the world. But from your research, doing battle with these criminals, why are they doing this?
Just you said it, they want to control it. And the thing that the first IPCC report set the, so to say, the train on the tracks. And they have never changed anything. Though the more we study, the more wrong they are. And but they only make this. This is a lobbying product. In early days, we could sell shampoo or anything, and it was allowed to have lobbyists to promote it. But in science, this has never been allowed. Science should always be evaluated from scientific merits. This time, this is no longer the case. It has been totally left aside, and those lobbyists have been able to carry it all the way to the Copenhagen meeting. And that is surprising and is remarkable, and it's something which all forces have to work against. I mean, there are too many scientists which knew far too well that this was not correct, but they choose to be silent because they didn't want to quarrel, they didn't want to take their time, and so on, and they especially wanted to have their research grants going on.
That's what the emails show, is that these are top scientists who persecute anyone that doesn't follow their dogma. Yes. The last time we saw a fraud this big really had to be Hitler with the scientific fraud of eugenics. Yes, that is a strong thing, but it's coming. The essence is about the same. It's a way of wanting to control the world, which is an autocratic movement. They want to do that, and that's why they, to begin with, set up this intergovernmental panel of climate. Nothing should be intergovernmental. I mean, no one should control anything. We should all be free states and having our own democratic judgment. This is so strange, but that's how it was once began. And I have written about that in a little book, which I have the modest title, The Greatest Lie Ever Told, because I think really it's... That's right. Tell us about your book. Tell us about your book, Doctor, and tell us about any websites or anything you'd like to impart to the listeners. I know this is a small booklet which I launched 2007, and it's reprinted in 2009, and it's short. It's a lot of pictures, very little text, because people cannot read any longer. They need to see the evidence. And it's a conspiracy theory that we can even read. I mean, if the media will tell the public that polar bears can't swim when they spend most of their time, as you know, in the water hunting, I mean,